Alright, so in this video I'm going to show a quick demo on some of the applications and how to get on there, and also how to use Kodi and a few other applications that are on your Fire Stick. In order to see the different applications that are on there, a lot of times you'll see them here in recent, but if you want to press the home button down on your remote for a few seconds, you'll get this screen, and you want to go over to where it says apps. Once in apps, you'll get this screen, and the main apps that I personally install on the Fire Stick or Fire TV box is going to be usually Chrome, Mobdro, which is this little house here. This is good for live channels. This is Swift Streams, which is also good for live channels from around the world. Solid Streams is the same concept, live channels. This one's called Tiny Tunes, and it has a lot of songs in there. You could actually go in there and make a playlist. These are players that are required for some of these other apps, so I make sure those are in there. Movie HD, which is good for a lot of HD movies. Megabox HD, which is good for a lot of movies as well. And then you have Kodi, which is the main one, and then FireDL, which is also a good utility for downloading apps down the line. I'm going to show you a quick example of each. In Chrome, that's just your internet browser. You got Mobdro. I'm going to go ahead and select it. Mobdro is good for the live channels. I usually use this one for watching the fights. I'm going to show you a quick example in terms of the sports channels. You go down to sports. You got different ones on here. Keep in mind that sometimes these channels don't work. It's not something I control. Your stick's not broken. It's a service that somebody's providing for everybody else to use, and sometimes their streams aren't the best and it could freeze up. But I usually use this one to watch the UFC fights. You just got to find out what channel it's being aired on, and a lot of times it's on BT Sports 1, 2, or 3. Or you got Premier Sports, Box Nation in here, and it's pretty cool because you could pretty much find, those events on here. And then in here, there's different categories. You go to channels, and you pretty much see all the channels on there. And there's tons of them. Just keep going down the list, and you'll see tons of different ones on there. There's Spanish in here. There's French, German, Russian, a lot of things.
On your bill. Are you kidding me? There's the line.
Okay, so that's Mobdro. We're going to exit out of here. Next one is Swift Streams, which is this little green icon one here. And if you ever click on an app and it's not working or something, it could be it's just out of date, or maybe they're just not maintaining it no more, and that's, unfortunately, that happens sometimes. But just a quick example here. I'm gonna click on this one here. I believe these are from the UK, so sometimes during the daytime in the US here, some of these won't work because it's on they're off the air. So
you can clearly see that is a.
Okay, so that's Swift Streams. Another one is Solid Streams, which is the same concept. Tiny Tunes. We'll do Movie HD, which is pretty good for watching a lot of HD movies. Just say, for example, you wanted to watch A Dog's Purpose. You'd select it, and then on the top right, you see where it says Information and Videos. You move it over to where it says Videos, and then go down, and you select that one. It gives you the different options of the quality that's available, and I'm going to press play. And pretty much you got the movie starting. Sometimes you'll get like an ad, like it'll jump to an ad when it's starting up. You want to hit the back arrow on your remote, and usually that should take you back to the movie. And there you go, you got the movie playing. So it's pretty easy to do. I like these in terms of watching movies just because it's really simple. You don't have to go through different menus or subcategories to watch the movies. And usually they have all the new ones on here, so it's pretty cool and pretty easy to use. And this is this one's Movie HD. Megabox HD is pretty much the same thing. And then let's go into Kodi, which is going to be the main one. So within Kodi, This is Kodi 17.1, which is the most recent as of today. And you'll see different setups in the background, the way it looks. You have people that ask for by different names. They'll ask for like the Beast build or what other one? There's a tons of them out there. And basically, what a build is, like this one's called the Pulse CCM build is this, basically somebody spends their time, or they spend a lot of time putting it together, finding the best add-ons for everybody else to use. And add-ons are pretty much all these different icons on here. It's like different applications. So Zen, Exodus, Specto, Salts, all these different ones. They all give you access to different content. And the cool thing about this one is it's set up in different categories. Menu-wise, so you got movies. Scroll over here, you got sports. You got a section for kids. So all this stuff is kid-based. Live streams, usually like live TV as well as live events you can find in here. Live TV, it's the same concept as live streams. Workout, all the stuff for working out. And then you got a section for music. And if you want to see everything that's on here, you'd actually go to System and you go down to Video Add-ons. And then here within Video Add-ons is where you're going to find all the different programs that are actually installed. Like on the main screen where it says movies, TV shows, and all that stuff, for the most part, those are all shortcuts to this area here. So in here, you have a lot more that you may not see out there. Also, like Spanish content, if you ask for a stick with Spanish, usually I'll put an extra Spanish add-ons in here. Like Adrian's List, Zona Latina, Metropolitan, there's different ones in here, Miflix. Also keep in mind that these add-ons do go down, or sometimes they require an update. For the most part, they will update on their own, but sometimes you will have some that you need to actually download. And there's a good spot to find the newest stuff, and tips would be a website called Kodi, Kodi tips.com, and they have tons of stuff on there, and they show you how to find like the sporting events, any new add-ons or new stuff that's out there. Also, Mundo Kodi, MUNDOKODI.com is excellent for Spanish add-ons, and there's tons of stuff on there. So that's how this is. And also in here you'll find the adult stuff. If you want to delete adult stuff, you'd actually go in here, or you want to find your adult stuff, it's in here. It takes a little bit, if you're not used to it, you probably won't make it in here. But if you want to say you want to delete a certain application or add-on, on your remote there's a button with 3 little lines. So basically you'd select or highlight the icon or the application or the add-on you don't want, and you press the button with 3 little lines, and you'd select information. And then from here you could do uninstall or disable if you wanted to. Uninstall, and basically that removes that add-on. So you don't have to worry about that adult stuff on there or a certain add-on that's on there. Also, if you find, maybe you come across here and there's an add-on that's not working. Let's just say, for example, like this one, Deadpool, it didn't work. It's telling me on the bottom right that it's failed or error code. So that means that add-on is probably not being maintained, or they just dropped it. So if you want to delete that, just hit the button with 3 little lines, information, and uninstall. Okay, so that's all the different add-ons. So I'm gonna show you how to access different things on here. So say you want to watch a movie. Exodus is a real popular one. A lot of people go through Exodus. You could also click on any of these up here on top, and you can watch the movie from there. So here I selected Exodus. You could search for movies. Say I want to do a search. I'm gonna put, let's say I want to watch Top Gun. So I'm just gonna put top and hit done. And basically what's gonna do is gonna search the movie database. And here's Top Gun. I'm gonna select it. And what it's doing now, it's going through different service providers or different areas on the web where I can watch the movie. So I'm gonna select the number 1. And see, it usually works its way down. So it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's finding the one that'll play. And so there you got the movie playing. I'm gonna go ahead and forward it a little bit. And you got the movie playing there. You can pretty much find any movie you want on here, from present to past. And then you go in theaters, new movies, box office. So that's how Exodus is. And you'll find that some of these are pretty much the same thing. Zen, Specto. And then if you want to do TV shows, when you click on TV shows up here, you'll see the different popular, ones that are available. Say you want to watch Game of Thrones. A lot of people ask for Game of Thrones. You could select Game of Thrones here, and it's actually going through Exodus. So that's like a shortcut to the Exodus Game of Thrones. So say I want to watch season 4. Say episode 6 of season 4. Again, it's going to look for the different service providers. And then you select it, and for the most part, it's going to go down the list and find you the best stream or the stream that's available. And there you go. You got HBO. I'm going to go ahead and forward it a little bit.
Get on, my friend. I'll see you at sunrise.
So I forwarded it right now, and it looks like it was trying to catch up in terms of like the buffering, but it's caught up already. And so you got the show starting already there. So that's how that works. I also recommend trying out the different ones. You might find that some work better than others. And also, if you want to know if your setup is up to date, if you go to System here on the bottom right, there you see the date. It's actually April 11, 2017. That's when this update was made. And usually up here on the top left, there's a little banner that comes up, and if there's a newer update, it'll tell you like a new update on say 5/11/2017. Or also down here, you'll get this little ticker here. It'll tell you a new update was available. And there'll be another video on how to do the maintenance. And that way, in the maintenance, you could do the update to update the different add-ons, and also you want to do the maintenance, which basically cleans up the memory out of your Fire Stick. That way, it's always running smoothly. So that's pretty much it. Quick example: if you want to watch the cartoons here, I'm going to click on Bob's. And again, just keep in mind that sometimes these add-ons don't work. Some stuff is geo-blocked, so it won't work in the States. Let me try something else here. So let's try Ballerina. It doesn't work in the States, or it might work in the U.S. or in the U.S. but not in Mexico, or it might work in Mexico or in the U.K. or stuff like that. There is a way around it. They call it a VPN, virtual private network, which basically masks your IP, and a lot of times you could have access to a lot more items that you don't have currently. But for the most part, you could find pretty much anything you want. I'm going to forward it here. So this is Ballerina. And that's pretty much it. Just go in there, try out the different add-ons that are on there. Find the stuff that you like best. And I believe there's you won't be disappointed. There's tons of stuff on here. It's just going in there and exploring. And also YouTube is a great place to find stuff. And also, like I said, Kodi Tips, KODITIPS, MundoKodi.com is also excellent. And there should be another video with the maintenance, which is one of the most important things to do. And also, whenever you're going to exit out of Kodi, I would also recommend you go down to the bottom left and the little icon here where it says little power. Select it, select exit, and it should close out on its own. Also keep in mind that this is Kodi 17, so it's the newest one. Kodi 16 is the one right before this. Kodi 16 with the setup still looks the same as this, but it should be working for a while. I don't think there should be any issues, at least currently. Everything's working pretty good. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message, give me a call, and I'll help you out as much as I can.